I just want to go through this. As I always do, I'm going to reset. And the reason for reset is just get a clean slate. For problem number 2, there's no variable, so I'm just going to type it in. And it's square root. It looks like 13 plus the square root of 2 plus 7 divided by the quantity, 3 plus square root of 2. Let's close it all out, see what happens. It doesn't really seem to do much there, does it? So I'm going to just type that command in again, and now just say simplify, and see what happens. Let's try something different. Whoops, sorry about that. Let's do full simplify. Let's see what happens. Nope, I got it, finally. So a lot of times when you're using a computer algebra system, you try to get it to do something, it doesn't do what you want it to do. And then you have to start saying, why is it not doing that? That's a good question. Why is it not doing that from the beginning? Why doesn't it simplify that? I don't know. I really don't. But I had to do some different things with it. Simplify, then it didn't really do much, and then in full simplify, it did much more. All right, I guess I want to work on that. Okay, number 3, I want to go to the answer key. And again, I want to point out, you don't type that question into Sage. What you're typing in is the work. All right, so remember, we read through that problem. The sum of two numbers is 11. I said the two numbers were, I'm sorry, x and 11 minus x. And then I had to read it, and the cube of their sum exceeds the sum of their cubes by 792. That's where a lot of students struggle in understanding what's been said there. So what I want to do is I want to just, type in what they said, and I want to solve it. All right, so I'm going to solve 11. Whoops, I didn't define my variable. Now in Sage, you really don't need to do that for the letter x, but I still think it's a good policy to do so. So var x, and type in that over there. And now I'm going to do what I've done in the past, which is just say there's an equation. I'll say equation 1, just in case there's another one. Equal sign is an assignment operator. Now I'm going to type in the equation. It's 11 cubed. Remember, when I do an equation, a double equal sign means it's equal to x cubed plus 11 minus x, quantity cubed, plus 792. Right, now what I want to do, I want to solve the equation that's EQ1 for x. Let's see what happens. And it says 3 or 8, all right? Pretty much what we're getting, right? 3 or 8. Remember, we did this problem, all right? We did this problem. Now, you might be surprised to also learn that Sage can do integer problems. But right now, we're just kind of getting a feel for what we can do with Sage. One is some arithmetic with it, solving equations. In the prior one, we actually solved the system of linear equations, nonlinear equations, which was pretty interesting, all right? I found it to be difficult. That prior problem we did a while back, where I had 3 equations, 3 unknowns, they were nonlinear, and Sage was able to solve it quickly, whereas I took a long time to solve it, all right? Now, this is the kind of question I'm not going to say a computer algebra would be useful on, but that's not the point here. The point is that you're learning how to use the computer algebra system. One is how to do an arithmetic on one is how to solve an equation, all right? Thank you for paying attention. And again, please feel free to reach out. My email address again is Bannon, that's B as in boy, A-N-N-O-N.US. Thank you for listening.